Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao is coming out of retirement at 46 years old to challenge Mario Barrios at 147 pounds. And I don't like this decision, right? The last time we seen Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao in a fight was a couple of years ago, man. I believe this is about 3 or 4 years ago against your Dennis Ugas. He ended up losing that fight pretty much by unanimous decision. It was a clear loss. Manny Pacquiao did not look the same. Looked like he lost a step. And then he came back again more recently, about let's say 2 years ago. He had an exhibition fight with a Japanese boxer named, I think his name is Rukaya Anpo. And that fight ended in a draw. A lot of people felt like Manny Pacquiao lost that fight. He looked even worse than he did against his last professional fight against Ugas, right? So I'm having a hard time understanding why is Manny Pacquiao coming out of retirement. You're close to 50 years old. You've made a lot of money in the sport, or maybe he hasn't, right? We all know he had a bad deal with Bob Arum. He had a much better deal with PBC. You understand what I'm saying? PBC, Manny Pacquiao said that, he was getting paid better in that situation. But I'm just not understanding, guys, why is Manny Pacquiao coming out of retirement at 46? Is he doing this for the money, or is he doing this because he just loves boxing, right? Now, we got to give respect when it's due. Manny Pacquiao, at 40-something years old, he did beat Keith one-time Thurman, who was undefeated at the time. I believe he was unified at the time, right? He dropped Keith Thurman, I think, in the first round. So we have to give respect when it's due. And he is coming out of retirement to challenge a guy like Mario Barrios, who has never been considered a top-level fighter, right? He lost to Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis had his first fight at 140 against Mario Barrios, and he ended up getting knocked out. But he was pretty much beating Gervonta Tank Davis up until that point that he got knocked out. His most recent fight against, forgot the guy's name, I know his last name is Ramos. That fight ended in a draw, right? I believe Mario Barrios' most credible win is probably against your Dennis Ugas. That's the guy that beat Manny Pacquiao the last time he had a professional fight. And obviously, Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, they do share a common opponent in Keith one-time Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman beat Mario Barrios with ease, just completely dominated him, right? So this is a good matchup for a comeback fight for Manny Pacquiao. But I'm going to tell you guys this, the same thing I said when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. When you've been out of the ring for years, right, you're not just going to come back to a professional fight and look the same. You're not just going to come back and dominate. You're not just going to come back and get a KO, right? It's one thing if you're out of the ring for a year. It's one thing if you're out of the ring for 2 years. Manny Pacquiao has been retired for at least, 3 or 4 years? It's been 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 since he had his last professional fight. So you're going in there with a guy like Mario Barrios, who's a champion at 147, right? He may not be the most dangerous fighter. He may not be the most skilled or hard-hitting fighter. But he did beat the guy that you lost to the last time that you fought, Manny Pacquiao. And at 46 years old, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position to, I'm not going to say a loss would hurt his legacy because the guy's 46, but I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao get hurt. We all remember when he got brutally knocked out by Juan Marquez, who is my favorite Mexican boxer of all time. And I just hate to see boxers not know when to let it go, not know when to step away from the sport and just take care of yourself, right? It would be incredible if Manny Pacquiao was to get this win and take that belt from Mario Barrios. That would be incredible. And, if he does beat Mario Barrios, then we could potentially see, I would like to see a rematch with Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, But do I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Jaron Boots Ennis? Hell no. Do I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight, what's the other guy's name that we all want to see Boots fight at 147? Brian Norman Jr.? Do I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight him? Hell no. Do I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight, I would like to see him fight Devin Haney. I think that'll be an interesting fight based off of Devin Haney's last performance. Devin Haney looks very timid, very, very nervous, right? Very non-aggressive. I think that's a good matchup for Manny Pacquiao. But as far as putting Manny Pacquiao in the ring with one of these dogs like Gervonta Davis or some crazy shit, I'm just not interested in seeing that, man, because I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao get hurt. I don't. Now, if Manny Pacquiao was going to get on that Osterine, right? If Manny Pacquiao was going to get on that OPAC so he can look like the prime version of himself, I would love to see it. I'm joking, y'all. I'm just playing, man. We all know there was a lot of rumors of Manny Pacquiao being on PEDs. I don't think he ever officially got tested positive for PEDs, but there was a lot of rumors that he was on the juice. But yeah, man. Long story short, man, I'm just not interested in this, man. Am I gonna watch it? Of course, but let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all excited to see Manny Pacquiao come out of retirement at 46 years old? Are y'all really interested in seeing this fight with Mario Barrios? Let me know, man. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.